Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio with a 10 by 20 inch canvas, an OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula, some playing cards that are made of acetate that I'm going to use as swipe tools, I expect, an OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula, some Artist Loft white paint, acrylic that I did get open, cool, that I'm going to use to add a wet layer of paint to my canvas, minus that chip. And I have some tweezers, or I did, yes I do, I have some tweezers, so that thing can go away. This is when my OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula comes in handy. Very handy. So I drained a small bottle earlier that's been sitting on its side for a long time waiting for me to pay attention to it, of Midnight Shadow mixed with Vivid Intense Enamel, which I use less often, honestly, than I use the Polypore. And everything is going to get art fluid added to it these days because it's the one thing that really makes everything the exact right viscosity for me to find it much more useful. I taught myself how to use heavier mixtures, but I prefer them a little lighter than I've been using for the last couple of years. So here goes nothing, hopefully. That sounded wrong. Let's make sure we got everything. I don't usually do this. I usually fix the edges. I often use black. I'm going to throw that in the bucket because I've got more of them. I'm going to put, I put a little Decoart 24 karat gold in the bottom of this pan, of this cup. And I'm going to put a little on the canvas. And this might be way more paint than I need. It's definitely thicker than I need. It would be okay with me if none of the white really showed up. And I definitely just wanted to use the paint up. Now I've got standing by, I've got some pinks. I think I've got Jasmine. Let's take some of this paint. And the gold. I like navy blue, and that's what I consider Midnight Shadow to be. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. I don't know what it's going to turn out like. Planning on using the Amsterdam White Cell Activator, which is just mixed with Australian Floetrol. I might even tip this before I add any more colors to it, which seems like a good idea to me, actually. Nothing is as important as the fact that we're using the paint up, honestly, at this point. And it will move, it's just going to be slow. I'm kind of loving the way that the randomness looks. And I'm wondering what's going to happen. I don't know. Let's just get on with it. I've got Red Violet Vivid Intense that I think I added some golden diamonds to. Can I get anything out of here? Let's see. It seems pretty empty. There we go. I'm going to give up. I've got another version of this somewhere, I'm pretty sure. It's definitely, well, I found the periwinkle. I know I had another bottle of that. That's too bad, because I really wanted some of that. Oh well, let's go for the periwinkle. And hope that using some of the Frosted Berry. I'm liking the dendrites I see. The Artist Loft often dendrites anything dark. I'd like to make this less regimented and more organic. And I have no idea exactly what that means. I really wanted some of that red violet. I'm going to have to make some more up. This is my jasmine that I mixed yesterday, so I'm still going to give it a shot. The jasmine, like any colors I mixed recently, has the art fluid in it, which I'm going to recommend to everybody because it makes my paint the perfect consistency. I've got some Frostbite, just because I wanted some lighter colors in there to see what would happen, because I've never really taken advantage of the attempt to make something that's very dark have some light spots, other than adding Chantilly lace, which isn't really a bad idea, honestly. I'm going to put a little bit of pink carnation in, just because I love this pink. My label is almost off, so it's being a problem child. And then I'm going to take some real chances and put some sour lemon with holly berry in it. The holly berry is one of the new Purley pigments. I still want to put more gold in, and my gold cell activator is questionable, so I'm not going to do that. But this is the sour lemon. Still tempted by either the Decoart Americana 24 karat gold. Why be tempted? Just go ahead. I don't think there's anything in my mind so much as too much gold. I don't think it exists. And so now it's time to grab the playing cards and the cell activator. And I'm tempted to put some jasmine on my card. Why am I thinking that? Just because I can? I guess that's the name of my first book on the Amazon link, next to the second book called Unlimited Possibilities. So jasmine first. And cell activator second, and we'll see how that works. Only we're going to try it again. Not seeing a lot of action, but sometimes it takes a minute. And it could be cool no matter what. I'm hoping. I'm still hopeful. I often like to take my card and motivate paint. So I'll just do that. I want a clean card though. That's a relative term, clean. I expect anything yellow to create a greenish cast. I've got some cells and I'm happy with that. I'm going to use that pink to cross over, sort of create dimension. I might even steal a little bit of it, put it right there. I think I'm going to do just the same thing down here. Oh, cool. We've got a big splooge there. So this is looking pretty cool. I'm not sure what to do with my residuals. I guess I'm going to scrape them off. I doubt whether I'm going to need them, so I might as well wipe my card off. I'm definitely loving the jasmine. I've got some smaller acetate cards if I look for them, which might be kind of a cool thing. If I can grab one. I've got a couple. That one's not that much smaller though. I don't use the white very often. I always, or almost always, seem to gravitate toward the black. Flip my card over and use the paint that's built up on the other side. I may tip this. I want to keep some negative space, but I like the lines, the shapes in between the swipes. And I like the fact that there's enough paint to drag over things too. That's kind of neat. I might steal a little bit of that, or attempt to anyway. Go back to scraping my card off. I could just use all the cards in that hand that I started out with. I'm really tempted to use one straight white, but I like the effect of what I've got so much so far that I don't think it's a good idea to risk changing it up at this point. I gotta get a turquoise cell activator. And I always flip my card over, use my residuals. This is kind of fun. I really like the negative space that I've accumulated over on this other end, so I'm a little peeved at myself for not leaving more of it. But it doesn't mean I can't try and do that now. And if I want to, I should grab the card like I talked about. Or a small, yeah, let's try the small one before it's too late, with just the white. It's kind of long. Whoops. End up using it on its edge. Get some good blue picked up along the way. I like that. I like these negative spots. They're cool. Alright, I'm going to just go ahead and be random and use the one clean side of this other card, which I think I'm going to wish it was shorter because I really like the playing card size length to handle things well. Just getting down and getting funky. definitely not unhappy that I used the Jasmine. I don't think it was a bad idea at all. And I like crossing over. I'll be careful because I really like that one. The edge of the card makes a great tool. And it can have as much or as little impact as you decide you want. And I better be careful not to go too far. I've got this one end left. And plenty of residuals. And I love to use my residuals, I do. So that was just residuals. No cell activator at all. Which was a risk worth taking for me. Because as much as I love cells, I like the overlapping patterns too. This is one of my old favorite pastimes, honestly. To flip it around to see what kind of balance I have. If I come up short, I can always flip my card right over. Steal a little paint. Turn that timer off. Tell you, come on. Tell you I love you and I hope you come again. I post at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have 33 playlists and all my videos are organized also by topic and genre. If you would like to watch longer, you will help me convince the YouTube algorithm that that my channel is worth saving. I'm really thinking I want a couple few jasmine dots. I love you guys. You inspire me always. Thank you to all the members who have made donations to keep my channel alive. And those of you who use PayPal or Patreon, thank you also. You continue to keep me in art supplies, or at least to the point where I can stay here. Please give me a thumbs up, share my videos. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled @gmail.com. There is a % off coupon for Colourarte products. I'm a Colourarte affiliate. The colors will be listed under the video. There is also a Pixel Paint Designs coupon code underneath the video. I love you guys. Do I have time? Did I bring my phone? Oh no, I wanted to shimmer that at you. I'll be back in a second. Okay, my battery's almost dead and my phone's not charging. It was on the charger, but I thought I would give it a shimmer shot anyway. What have I forgotten is my link tree has everything on it. Couple websites, the gallery, Society 6, anything that you want to see that I've created, put on merchandise, you should check on the link tree to see what's on offer. My community board will show you tomorrow's video. Questions are welcome and encouraged. Thank you guys again for everything. Don't forget to shop my Amazon link. My books are volumes 1 and 2, Because I Can, and Unlimited Possibilities. They're the first and the second 100 videos I made for YouTube. Thinking my paint pouring recipe and the colors will be shown in the description underneath the video. If I've forgotten anything, it's Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links. Maybe I didn't forget that. Spring clothing under the video. Please shop. Every little bit helps. So thank you guys. I love you all. You inspire me often. I may have said that twice, but I meant it both times. So see you and on. Priscilla out.